We, the people. Whale, 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 look who it is. Yeah. Science. Damn, good job. Is it time to have a big doctor celebration? Nightmind Zero gifted a tier 1 sub to fight the neutrophil. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to chromodensity.
Hi. I'm back. I'm real. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I am here. Yes, hello. Hello indeed. Hello. I'm here. Classic. Hello, everybody. Yeah. I'm real. I exist. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Who is here? Let me go back quickly and see who is here. Who has done the lab safety register check-in? Hello. M0. Hello, good evening. Hello. Beans. Hello M0, hello Aux, hello Orishiro, hello Dr. X, hi Fi, hello Variona, hi Nightmind, hi Sine Wave Mood, hi Something Stochastic, wow! I agree. I've lost my train of thought. Where was I? Hi Potter, hello, hello. Let's see, hi Rico, hi! You can finally call me Doc, but we'll come back to that in a second. Who else is here? Who else is here? Let me check. Hello, Bobo. Hi. Hi, Hunter. Hello. Let's see. You're gonna head out from the lab because it's that time of day. No problem, Bobo. I hope you can drop by again. Thank you for dropping by. Hi. Hi Lankuri. Hi Boomer. Hello. Okay, I think there's actual messages. Hello Telleran. Hello. Hi. And let's see, is there anybody else that I've missed? Let's see. It's been ages. Hello everybody. Hi. Mylin, hi. Hi Mylin. Is that everybody? I think I've speed ran everybody. Yes, hello. And is there anyone else I'm missing from the thing? Chroma Density, hello, hi. Thank you for the lab safety register check-in. Also everybody else. And also Robot Teapot, hi. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? It's been a while. Sorry it's been so long. I had to go off and do some things. One of them was quite important. But you could say one of them was in fact somewhat important. Okay, let's see. Let me have a quick skim read. Oh, and hello, hi, Kiori. Hello. Hi. I almost missed you, but I saw you. Hello. How'd the defense go? That is a question. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's see. What else did people say? Husmod cooking stream? Perhaps. We'll see. I can try and force it. You never know, maybe. Astro, did I say hello to you? Hello, Astro, hi. I think I might have missed you. I am indeed back. I am back. I have returned. It is my triumphant return, one could say. You're not Doc Dere? I am indeed. I am now Doc Dere. You are completely right. I am now Doc Dere. Who is the Oshi of your professors? Well, hopefully me. Okay. Let's see. She's so happy she's talking with W. I know. It's been so long. I'm excited. I'm happy. Hi, Bushy. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. I can't stay for long because there's some office work at the backlog after that Unilever trial. We got him. Nice. Good job. I don't know what Unilever trial you're referring to. I've been largely out of the loop for an entire month. I've just been existing on a different plane of existence. It's been kind of wacky. But yeah, welcome. I hope you're good. How is everybody doing? First of all, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? I've said hello to everybody now. How are you all doing? Tell me, because it's been ages. I've not been paying attention to things. I've barely even been paying attention to, like, myself. I haven't know where I've been. I don't know what I've been doing. I do know a little bit. We can talk about that a little bit. Did you defend your topic? Did you credit us in the funding section? Did you present it in a VTuber persona? Yes, no. But I am very strongly considering making a change to my acknowledgement section. I'm very strongly considering it. I think that would be very funny. yeah, that kind of, that, oh, okay, not okay, I read that as Unilever, as in like the company, like the mega corporation, Unilever. I was like, what silly things have they been putting in their food? I see, I understand now. That's, yes, not ideal, not ideal. I'm glad the trial went good. Doc Dairy does roll better than Psydere. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. Like, yeah. I mean, so if we're thinking about this structurally, Psy is my first name and Dere is my surname. So that means I am Dr. Dere. That's my thinking. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what we're rolling with. That's what we're rolling with. Oh dear. Have to take over some higher up work for a week. Oh, good luck. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. The main question is, were you preparing for the defense for an entire month, or have you been celebrating by getting blackout Nando's for... I'll have you know, I haven't had Nando's once. I have not had a single Nando's in the last, like, how long? Month. I've not had a single Nando's.
How time flies and how far Arashi has come.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay, first of all, also, hello, Bob the Buildist and Zerkia, welcome in. I hope you're both good. And also, I almost forgot to say thank you so much for the hype train. What the heck? I know, the Yoshi has come so far. But hang on, wait, let me go back, because I was like half processing the subscriptions when I was like trying to also set up the announcement post, being like, by the way, I'm back, and also I might have defended the thesis while I was gone. Thank you, Nightmind. Resubscribed for 12 months at tier 1, been subscribed for 15 months. It's been so long. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Prime resub, Bobo. If you've been subbed for 9 months, that's a whole child. That's wild. Orishiro resubscribed again with Prime for 13 months. That's over a year. Nightmind's been here for doing the sub for also over a year. That's wild. Astral for 4 months with Prime. Thank you so much. And then Potter resubscribed for 13 months and been subscribed for 14 months. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And also Nightmind, thank you for the gift sub. And also Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gift sub. And Bushy, thank you for the Prime resub as well for 4 months. There we go. We got there eventually. I'm not forgetting. And thank you all for the level 3 hype train as well. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I done graduate university. Well done. Oh wait, do you mean that you did? Or do you didn't? Wait, I'm confused. I hope it was that you did. If it was that you did, congratulations. And if it was you didn't, were you aiming to? I don't know how to respond to that. Oh gosh. I'm stressing about my bachelor's thesis, something many may have experience with. Apart from that, I don't know. Yeah, I have experience with that. I have extensive thesis stress experience. Yeah, we can all relate. We can all relate. I'm sure you'll do really well though. If you're stressed about it, that's probably a sign that you'll do well, you know? Because like, if you're stressed, there's 2 reasons to be stressed. Either you've got like 2 days left and you need to do the whole thing, or you're like conscientious and you're doing a good job. Like, and the stress is like preemptive, but it'll be worth it. So you're probably doing a good job. And Zerkia, thank you so much for the Prime resub. You've been subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Doing all right? I'm glad. I'm glad. All right is good enough. I thought Psydere was your superhero magical girl moniker. This is true. This is true. I do have a canonical name, but I've never actually shared it because I have to keep it secret, you know, like a superhero. I have to keep it secret. It's the same thing. One day I might reveal it. One day I'll do a lore video and you'll find out my canonical name. I think it's quite funny. Let's see. Dad is sleeping in my room and snoring. Think like cartoon snoring. No, not the like full on like me. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I hope the snoring stops. Science time. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it, Alex. I wanted to make some progress on one of my too many projects, but we'll see what happens now. That's a mood. I also have too many projects that I need to make progress on at some point. Yeah. Live drinking of the Mayo tea went. No. Today I've got sleep. That's the name of my tea. Sleep. Oh gosh. Let's see. Those times make me feel very new. We value all of the viewers regardless of how long they've been watching and regardless of how long they've been subbed, if they are subbed, and whether they are subbed or not. Yes. If you just lurk, if you like, okay, shout out to the lurkers. I see some of you. Some of you are like here regularly and you never really say anything in chat, but I know you're there. I can see you. That was way too threatening. I mean it in a polite way. I'm behind the one-way mirror. I can see you. Oh gosh, yeah. Somebody got the double espresso tea feel today. I certainly did. I had coffee, but not until after I did some important stuff. You know that thing where you're like, you've just had a lot of caffeine and then it makes you nervous? That, like, I've had to start staggering my coffee. Also, like, okay, so over the last month, at some point in the last month, I went to a conference. At some point in the last month, I went to a different conference. They were both week-long conferences that involved a lot of travel, by the way. And then at some point in the last month, I have also defended my thesis. I've had to, like, slot these things in around each other. But, like, the problem that it's created is that, like, when you're at conferences, you drink a lot of caffeine because, like, you have to do a lot of socializing, right? So I have spent the last month just, like, with a ridiculous caffeine intake, as in, like, we're talking straying into like 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day, right? And I've had to like slowly start weaning myself off it over the last week or so. And I've had to like strategically time when I'm having caffeine so that I can get to sleep, but also that I'm not having a large amount of anxiety. Which is, it's not ideal, to be honest. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh dear. I missed my opportunity. What did I miss my opportunity for? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Hi, Nico. Hi. Hi, Nico. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. And also, hi, Caleb. Hi. How are you? I hope you're good too. How you both doing? How you both doing? You missed the opportunity to title the stream like I'm graduating. I'm not doing that. That's rude. I might do that when I'm actually graduating though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Not allowed to graduate until the foreshadowing is fulfilled. That sounds threatening. That sounds threatening, to be honest. Do we even know your canonical name? No. I'm pretty sure you don't. It's just me and Husmod know the canonical name. It's an in-joke between us. One day we will share it. Oh dear.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for the resub. It's been 6 months already. That's wild. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Imagine lurking. Oh gosh. I mean, it couldn't be me in every single stream ever. It's not like all of the watching of streams I've done recently has been lurking. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I basically haven't actually been in, like, I haven't watched any streams basically, apart from like people that are really, really good at just being entertaining without any chat engagement, if that makes sense. So basically I've just had like either big streamers on in the background occasionally or nothing. Okay. So yeah, I'm completely out of the loop. I don't even know what my friends have been doing. It's really bad. I've got so much content to catch up with over the next month. It's amazing. It's amazing. I realized a few days ago that there is only like a 4 months left until uni starts for me, and I don't quite know how I'll finish some of my planned projects till then. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, prioritize. Choose the ones that you're most excited about, yeah? Choose those ones. Choose those ones. That's the secret, is to just prioritize. Psydere is always watching. It's true. I am always watching through the one-way mirror. It's very true. It's very true. Oh dear. I suddenly feel called out. I usually only say hi in the beginning and bye at the end. Yeah, I know you do. But you're always appreciated. There's even a few times that you like say hi. Like I've seen you lurking very, very, very early on, and I know you're there. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Psydere graduation, the only graduation we won't be sad for. Heck yeah. Because like, okay, the way it works is like after you've defended your thesis, you kind of get like an unofficial right to call yourself doctor, but like you're not technically meant to. Technically, you're not meant to call yourself doctor until the degree is conferred, which means you've graduated. Like they've handed you the bit of paper on the stage and you've worn the silly robes, and then you walk off and you've got the degree in your hand. Like that's when you're allowed to start calling yourself doctor. But in practice, what most people do is call themselves it like the second that they pass the defense. Because like that's what they say to you a lot of the time. A lot of the time you walk into the room and they're just like, congratulations, Dr. Dere. And you're like, oh, I guess that means I passed. Cool. And then like from that point onwards, it's just, it's fair game. But yeah, it's kind of funny, the convention around that. Let's see. You going to lurk or a shirt? Enjoy your lurk. Funny how we have a black hole VTuber, yet it's Psydere who got disappeared. It's so true, actually. It's so true. I think that should be the end of the disappearing though, because like I think like I might have to take like 1 or 2 weeks off every now and then if I'm traveling for conferences and stuff, because I'm still going to be going to conferences in my job, but like there's no more thesis. So actually, that reminds me, we should probably talk about that, right? We should probably talk about that. You're in the awkward liminal doctor space. Yeah, right? It feels weird because like, yeah, I'm like, I know that I've passed, because what they say is technically you've passed subject to corrections. Pretty much everybody gets corrections. I got corrections. I did get minor corrections. In fact, what they actually said to me was like the corrections are so small that like if they could invent a new category called minor, where it's literally like they give you a week to a month to fix it, then they would do that for me. But they can't do that apparently. So yeah, they're not. I don't have much to change, so that makes me really happy. Why is my music stopped? Hello? There we go. Okay. But yeah, I don't have much to update, which is really nice. It makes me very, very happy that I don't have to update too much, because like if I had loads of things I had to change, like loads of analyses to rerun and stuff like that, I would cry. I would cry because I can't be doing another crunch. I can't be doing another crunch. I'm too old for this. I can't do it anymore. So yeah, I don't have much to change, and that makes me very happy. But yeah, I don't know how long it is going to actually be until I graduate, because I could, if I speedrun my corrections, I could graduate in the summer, but I'd have to really, really speedrun it. Or I could potentially have like a Christmas graduation. It just entirely depends on like how things pan out with the corrections and paperwork and stuff like that. But yeah. So I'm happy. The process went well. It went well, and I'm very happy. Hi, Woodstix. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Do my eyes deceive? A Psydere stream? Indeed. I am so back. I'm so back. Can you believe it? I'm back. I'm like, I finished my PhD. Like, that's pretty much it. I'm just done now. Like, I have corrections, and then, but like, it's literally just going through and mostly just changing spelling errors and adding in a few extra references and stuff. And that's it, you know? Like, I'm done. It just kind of feels weird. It feels weird. We support you. Thank you so much. Honestly, like, to be honest, all of you supporting me is probably one of the main reasons why I've even managed to like finish. Like, the biggest, no offense, you're not number one. Like, number one is Husmod. He's been so good, like putting up with my nonsense while I've been doing this. Supportive in so many ways. Wait. Huh? What? Why am I waiting? Osmond, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to ignore him. Osmond is one of us, so technically. Oh, he's okay. I see. You're lurking. Okay. I just processed. I thought he was just testing things, but I think he has actually gone to lurk. Okay, valid. Anyway, wait, what was that? I think my desk just creaked. What? That's concerning. Anyway, yeah, so Housemod wins for like the most support and for being like the main reason as to why I finished. Also, my supervision team, my advisor, obviously also joint first place. But the other big reason is honestly you all, because like you've all been so supportive. Like I've had so many nice messages. I've had so many like nice people appearing in chat and being like, you can do it. You've all been here and just like listened to me complain even when I was in hardcore complaining mode, like trying to survive it. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to work out a way to like acknowledge you all in the acknowledgements in a way that doesn't dox me, but if you ever stumbled across it, you'd know who it was, if that makes sense. But I don't know how to do that. So if there's any suggestions, I'd like to hear it because I can make a change to my acknowledgements as part of my amendments. Yeah. Congrats. It seems like you've done great. I've been good too. I'm glad you've been good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel very relieved. I think that's the right word. I feel relieved. Like it was a process. Like it was a good process. It was a very good process. The actual like the actual writing of it was really difficult. The research process was really difficult, but then once it was submitted, apparently it was like good quality, which I was honestly quite surprised by because everybody always says this, like everyone was telling me like, oh, you'll be able to see all of the issues in it really easily because it's your thesis, so you'll be able to know what all of the problems are. And I was like, no, mine's just trash. And then like the defense panel were like, why is that computer background noises happening? What is that? But yeah, then the panel were like, it's actually really good. And I was like, huh, that's genuinely surprising, but thank you. That was my work MacBook. Could you mute it, please? Goodness gracious. The sound effect was not needed. Stop. Help, I'm being trolled. I'm being... Mods! Please. Oh gosh, we're back. We're literally, what is this? 36 minutes in and I'm already being viciously trolled by the mod. I can't believe it. How's mod? You're, yes, I know you're the only mod. I know. Oh dear. Let's see. Go for the early graduation unless you lose out on some benefits like free transport. Yeah, that's the thing. There's not really that many benefits that I can't get without like, we have like in the UK and Ireland, there's a whole bunch of like platforms that you can link your university email to and then use it as like a replacement for your student ID. So even if my student ID expires, I still have like quite a long time on those apps. So I can keep getting benefits. There's no free transport here. This is Ireland. We don't believe in that here. Oh dear. Are you excited to raise your hand on the plane when they call for a doctor? Yes. I'm gonna do it. They can't stop me. And then they'll be like, we need you to perform surgery on this person that's having a heart attack. And I'll be like, okay, what could possibly go wrong? No, I won't do that. I won't do that. That's beyond my professional expertise. I'll just be like, no, but I can tell you all about conspiracy theories. How about that instead? That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh dear. My thesis professor had to incentivize me into writing more and explaining more details. Yeah, apparently that's quite common actually. It's quite common for people to be so absorbed into it that they kind of like forget what other people don't know, if that makes sense. They said that to me, but I didn't do that because I did do it a little bit in some places, but mostly I was like, okay, if I gave this to just like a random person in the community, would they understand it? That was my bar for entry. Like, write your thesis like it's a Psydere stream. And so that's what we did. That's what, well, I say we, it was just me. I don't know why I said we. That's what I did. And I think it worked, maybe? Thank you for the follow, Gustav Gats. Welcome in, welcome in. Gats, wait, is it Gak or Gats? I just defaulted to Gats and I just realized that's probably not right. Welcome in, thank you so much for the follow. You have now entered the research participation pool, so I hope you're ready to take part in some social psychology research. Okay, but student discounts. Yes, I'm gonna get so many student discounts still. I'm just gonna keep telling them, oh yeah, you know, I haven't graduated yet. Yeah, so I'm still a student. It's the apps. That's what the apps are for. Psydere calling mods is literally her screaming from across the home to reach for Husmod's help. Yeah, honestly, I might start doing it if I need to, like, if I need help getting something down from a high shelf or something. Genuinely, I might start doing that. If you accidentally make some noise, we'll hear you very well. Yeah, Husmod's very close. Like, it is legit about a 2-meter gap. Like he said, it is about a 2-meter gap. So, yeah. Yeah, every time that there's a weird background noise, there's like a solid chance it's him. Also, thank you for the lab safety register check-in, Ikatono. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Is there a doctor on board? Yeah, I'm a medical doctor for emergency medicine. No, this man needs in-depth discussion on sociology. I mean, I'm there for it, you know? I'm there. I know a little bit of sociology, not very much, but a little bit, and that's all I need. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Instead, I had no frame of reference for how much I had to go into detail. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's quite difficult to work it out. If you're not getting like a significant amount of feedback, my feedback was largely good because I was using the frame of reference of like, okay, I know how to stream, kind of. At least I know how to pretend I know how to stream. So I'm gonna write as though I would talk, basically, for lack of a better word. Not entirely, like it's a little bit more professional, I think. Well, no, it's a lot more professional. But yeah. I was like, that's probably the amount of detail. Like, I'm gonna explain it as though like somebody in chat will be reading this. That was my thinking. Yeah. I guess that would be a benefit from your streamer experience. Honestly, it's been the biggest help with conferences, actually, like conference talks. That's where it really, really helps, because before I used to have to like prepare my slides and like think about them, you know? I had to think about them excessively. I would have to practice. And now I can just pull together some slides and just yap. Like I can just yap and I will roughly stay in the right time frame. It's kind of wild. And then like when people ask me questions, I actually know how to answer them now. I don't just sit there like, fear. Like I actually can answer them now. So unironically, I very strongly believe that like every single PhD student that wants to do a job that involves some kind of public speaking should probably stream like at least a little bit. Or like make content in some way, do a podcast, anything that involves you just yapping. Cause like, it's really like genuinely the best way is to just do it. But I think streaming is also like uniquely beneficial because you also get feedback, right? Like if you're yapping about something that's boring, people stop talking. If you yap in a way that people don't understand, they don't listen, they click off. If you yap in a way that's like engaging and interesting, but not going into too much detail, then like people will stay and they will ask you questions about it. So you get like immediate feedback on your performance, which is super, super helpful from a learning perspective. Yeah. Sorry. No, never mind me just going off on a tangent about the pedagogical benefits of streaming. I swear it's for my employability. Good Lord. Oh dear. Sounds like a helpful mindset. Thanks to us, you know better what's not common knowledge. Exactly, genuinely. Like the amount of times where we've gone through papers and then I just like assume everyone knows something and then you're all like, what is that? I don't know what that is. And I'm like, okay, we will explain it then. Cool. Like it really helped me to fill in the gaps, I think. There were a few things that like I could have explained more clearly and they have highlighted that in the corrections that they're going to give me. But yeah. Overall, I do genuinely think like it really helped. So Dr. Psydere, it says here you're a student. Yes. Oh, going for another doctor title, are we? No. Oh, can you imagine? Please, no, one was too much already. No. I actually know, like, I know somebody who did a PhD and then did a second doctorate, but it was like a professional psychology doctorate. So they did a research PhD and then they did like a clinical psychology doctorate afterwards. And I was like, that's simultaneously impressive and terrifying. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Good Lord. No. No. Don't you read much research? Why not take that as a reference? Because I think that a lot of research papers, because they're tailored towards a scientific audience, they tend to assume that people know things. And I think that if you're doing a thesis, ideally you want it to be accessible to as many people as possible. And you also don't have like as much of a limitation on the word count a lot of the time. So like the upper limit for my thesis, I think was 80,000 words. And I got pretty close to it, but that's because I was explaining stuff in detail and I was defining things very clearly for exactly the reason of like, it's so frustrating when you open up a scientific paper and then you're like, okay, you're using this term, but I don't entirely know what it means. How have you defined it? And then they just never define it. And you have to then like go away and Google it or find other things that it's cited if they have even cited anything. Like, I don't know. It's just one of my pet peeves. It's one of my pet peeves. So I thought I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just be really, really like upfront about things. And then, yeah, I don't know, go through and yeah, just be, be pedantic, define everything. I can back that up. YouTube videos and Twitch streams have helped me presenting. Honestly, I really think it helps. I really think it helps. Thank you, Lychee Jellies, for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're now part of the research participant pool, so I hope you're ready to take part in some research. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the posture check. And hydrate, Astral. Oh, okay. Look at me. I'm sat up straight. Look at this. I'm sat up so straight right now. Incredible. And I've got tea. Let me drink my tea. I have ingested some tea. Very good. Very good. And hi, McJacket3. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. First time I've ever seen you live. I really enjoy using your VODs on YouTube as background noise and love the new ? Avatar. Thank you. That makes me so happy. It makes me really happy when people drop by from YouTube. To be fair, I haven't been live for like an entire month. So that's probably why you haven't seen me live. But welcome in. Welcome in. It's really nice to have you. Thank you for using me as background noise. That makes me happy too. Congratulations, Dr. Psydere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's so weird. It's so weird. I can't believe it's actually done. That's wild. Oh no. Experience 2 years of public speaking. Can you elaborate? I did popular science talks to an audience of between 10 and 100 people. On what platform were you speaking at? Twitch.tv. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Can I be completely honest? I'm gonna come closer. I've got a secret to tell you. I'm gonna be completely honest. I might have given my panel Psydere stickers. Just let that sink in. I might have given my panel Psydere stickers. They know. They know. Look, I thought I've got a chance to advertise myself, so I might as well do it. Oh dear. Can I use the streamer's extra credits on master extra credit hours? You know what? I think I actually have seen a stream that technically their stream has been accredited for professional development. So it might be possible. It might be possible. Next up, Professor Psydere. Oh no, that's not going to happen because I'm not staying in academia. So unless I got some kind of like honorary professorship, but that won't happen. So yeah. You know, I don't know how people doing a PhD in philosophy on like phenomenology get interrogated on their defense. It'd be really weird yeah, it would be. I mean, mine was really fun because we kind of like talked a bit about the concepts and then we also talked a bit about the methodology that I used. But in quite a lot of detail, but it didn't feel like I was getting interrogated. It felt like a discussion. Like the chair of the panel apparently came out and told my advisor like, oh yeah, it was like watching a podcast. Which is absolutely incredible. Like that is the quote of the year. I love that so much. That's the vibe I was going for. Oh dear. Congrats, doctor, from an incoming psychiatry resident physician. Let's go. Congratulations to you as well. I should say congratulations, doctor, to you. You're the real doctor. Thank you so much. You're the current foreground noise. Thank you. First monitor content. That means a lot. Thank you. Hi, Sango. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Let's see. Wait. As you should. Yeah. I gave them the stickers. I mean, I saw the opportunity. I was like, chat, we have the opportunity to do something really funny. The best part is that I gave my advisor like extras to like give out to other people. So yeah, I was like, take them. I might have also taken the same stickers to conferences over the last month and given them out. And yeah. If anybody has appeared from any of those conferences, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. You know me in real life, so please don't tell anyone. Anybody who's met me in real life is probably like, wow, that's an energy difference. Oh dear. Maybe some of the students are here. That's also possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point a student has either dropped in or has found the stream, because I did put like, I did also hide some stickers around campus at one point too. So it's entirely possible. Like the thing is that like, yeah, like I'm fine with it. Like, you know, I think it's funny. Hi, Santos. Hi, how are you doing? And also, hello, Mr. Four Forks and Mina Rami. I hope I've said your names right. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. Hi. Welcome in. Great podcast vibes, honestly. Like, it's the biggest compliment in a way. It's the biggest compliment. Let's see. Vibe check passed. Absolutely. Where do you want to go after academia? So I'm in a kind of interesting position because I have what is effectively a postdoc equivalent job, but not in academia. So I'm very, very happy with that. Like I've been working this job already for like, wow, almost 6 months. That's wild. For quite a while. And yeah, I really like it. I feel like it's got all of like a lot of the benefits of academia without the problems of academia. So I'm really, really lucky in that regard. But I think that kind of job's probably, sorry, I think I just hit my microphone. I think that kind of job's probably like going to become a lot more common for like PhD graduates, because like the academic job market at the minute is like uniquely really, really bad. Like it's been really bad for a while, but now it's getting even worse. It's getting even like really bad, because like, yeah, various like systemic things have been changing, and then like loads of universities in Europe are like not getting funded properly. Pretty much the whole of the UK's higher education sector is collapsing. So there's loads of people like moving around to various places, and there's like no jobs being advertised. So yeah. I think I've seen a grand total of like 3 or 4 lecturer positions in psychology advertised, like, well, in social psychology advertised over the past 6 months-ish, like since I started my job. So yeah. Yeah. It's something. It's something. I wish Psydere still did research while freelancing though. Our favorite rogue psychologist researcher. I mean, I am still going to be doing research. That's part of my job. Like, and also like I get enough flexibility that I can definitely keep doing some of my PhD research and like some of my own fun research, like on the side of my job research. So the rogue psychologist is not going anywhere. You're going to make Dr. Psydere stickers. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should do that. That would be fun. That would be fun. I should make more stickers in general, actually. Yeah. I'm running out of them, so I'm going to have to order more soon. So if you want first run stickers, like there's not much time left, I guess. So I keep giving people extras when I shouldn't. So first run stickers. Not for much longer. I'm gonna get some more though, I think. I'm gonna go get some more. Doing well, working on a writing project and chilling today. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, Sango. That makes me happy. And chilling. That makes me happy too. Hi, Lamas. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Wait, is this the Lamas that I think it is? Hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Let's see. Welcome to the industry scientist side. Honestly, I feel like I've joined like a, not the dark side, because it's not the dark side. It's just like a different side, you know? It's just a different side. Oh dear, it's just a different side. No, it's got its benefits, right? Like I do feel like there's obviously less flexibility in terms of what you're doing, because like there are just projects that have deadlines, and that feels a bit more stricter compared to academia. But that's like, I mean, I'm willing to sacrifice that in terms of like having an actual work-life balance. Like I can finish work at 5 when I'm meant to, rather than like, oh, I have loads of stuff that I need to keep doing. I'm going to keep cramming all evening kind of vibe. So, and like when I've had a few crunch periods over the last month, and every time I've had a crunch period or I've been like traveling on the weekend because of a conference, like my work are like, oh yeah, take a day off to make up for it. And I'm like, I can do that. Because my PhD, like you don't have like set working hours. So like, when I was doing a conference for a PhD, if it went into the weekend, like I'd just have to come back into work on Monday anyway, because I didn't have time. Yeah. So that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Yeah. PhD overproduction for the win. Grants drying up. Honestly, yeah. It's intense. It's intense. Nepotism. Yeah, honestly, the thing that people don't tell you is that like so much of getting an academic job is literally just nepotism. Well, it's not nepotism, but it's like networking. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's nepotism. Hopefully it's not though. But yeah, sometimes it is nepotism. A lot of the time it's networking. Like if you haven't been going out there and like talking to people and being nice to people during your PhD, then you will come to like apply to postdocs and good luck. like, because if they have a list of people and you've all got kind of similar research outputs and stuff, but one of them, they know that you're a good person, like they vibe with you, you've hung out with them and they thought you were cool and they thought you've got good ideas, and the other one, like, they don't know who you are, then they're always going to choose the one that they know, because like it's just they've managed to do the vibe check. So it kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. But then, like, with academia, obviously the jobs are like so distributed. Like in the UK and Ireland, like there's a university in pretty much every major city. So you would have to have either gone to like the major conferences, or you would have had to have done loads of travel going around. So yeah, it's just a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Yeah. Yeah. Networking is just how to get a job in general. It's very true. It's very true. It is a very big part of it, but I feel like PhD students aren't really told that very well. Like, I didn't really have any, like, advice until probably, like, the 3rd year of my PhD about, like, networking and stuff. I mean, I'd kind of been doing it anyway, because I'm just kind of I like talking to people, so I just yapped a lot, you know? I just ended up talking to people a lot. But other people I know didn't, and then it came to applying for jobs, and everyone was like, I literally don't know who you are. Like, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. A big part of like academia now is just being able to network, but then also like marketing yourself. That's a big part of it too. Yeah, that's just how it is. Also, hi, Dre. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Hi. How are you doing? Sometimes networking is just people telling you that a position is or will be open soon. Yeah, absolutely. Like because a lot of academic jobs are tied to like grants. Like if you know people, then you'll find out sooner that somebody's got a grant and that they might be hiring. And then you find out that means that you can start planning your application sooner if you really want to work with them. Like that's a really big thing about it. That just like having knowledge, just finding out things. Yeah. It's honestly such a big part of it. Psydere law drop. If your uni has Snape type, they are besties with the dean. Oh, I mean, some people have just been there forever, you know. Some people just like were in the department as a PhD and then got on well with the right people and managed to like get a postdoc or a teaching fellowship or something and then just stayed. So yeah. Oh dear. I've heard at some point it's expected that people look this up by themselves and pick up the needed soft skills because they're old enough. On the one hand, I can kind of see that argument. On the other hand, like if a big part of your job involves just being stuck in a lab, how are you meant to pick it up? Like, yeah, if you're not starting to like, okay, if your advisor doesn't take you to conferences early on, how are you meant to pick up the skills to network at conferences until you've already started presenting your own research? That's the big thing for me. That's what I mean by like people aren't given advance warning. They're kind of just often thrown in when like an advisor or like someone in their lab or something is like, oh yeah, I want to submit a symposium to this conference. You're like 3rd year, you've got some data now, like, do you want to join? That I've heard happening a few times, and then they go and they're completely unprepared. They don't know like the environment. They don't know how to talk to people about their research or anything because they just haven't practiced enough yet. Like one thing that my advisor did really, really well was like basically like forcing me to go to conferences really early on. Like, I mean, it was during the pandemic, so they were all online, but like the awkwardness of the pandemic actually kind of made me feel better about it because I mean, you know, I'm awkward. I'm awkward. I'm socially awkward. So like it meant that everybody was socially awkward. So it kind of like took away my disadvantage for lack of a better description. Yeah. And then that just made it a bit easier. But yeah, if you're not forced to go to them super early on, then you might not even think to. Yeah. Networking. Yeah, my PC is properly networked. Yes, Husmod approves. Very good. Networking, my biggest weakness, my big weakness, well, one of them. Yeah, I find it quite difficult too, to be honest. My favorite thing that somebody has done to me at a conference recently, I gave this person a Psydere sticker, so if you're watching this, hi. They just turned around to me and was like, "What's your favorite bridge?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what's my favorite bridge?" And they were like, "Bridge. What's your favorite?" And I was like, "I don't think I have a favorite bridge." And they were like, "No, everybody's got a favorite bridge. Everybody says at first they don't have a favorite bridge and they always have a favorite bridge." And then I thought for a minute and then I was like, I've actually got multiple favorite bridges. Let me tell you about all of them. And then we ended up having a really like lengthy discussion about bridges. I wish I was joking. This went on for like an hour and a half. And then we brought in the whole table and everybody was like telling us about their favorite bridges. And then we were like, how are you classifying it as your favorite bridge? Like, are you talking in terms of the engineering, like the infrastructure of the bridge? Or are you talking about like, what's the most nostalgic bridge? Are you talking about the prettiest bridge? Like, what is your classification for what makes it your favorite bridge? And then I was like, I've got a favorite bridge that fits into every single category. And then someone else was like, what about rope bridges? Do they count? And I was like, that's a good question. And then the same person was also like, what if my favorite bridge isn't a bridge? And then we got into a whole debate over the definition of a bridge. So it worked really well as an icebreaker. So there you go. That's a piece of networking advice. Just go up to people and just be like, what's your favorite bridge? What's your favorite train? I have many favorite trains, but to be honest, I'm more of a tram person. Yeah. But like, I can tell you my favorite train journey that I've been on, but I think that would probably, I can't say it actually. I can't say it. Never mind. I can say the country that it was in. Okay. I can say that my favorite train journey that I've been on was in Switzerland. It was a very, very pretty train journey. And also it was a good train. It was one of those like ones that they use in Germany where it's like some of the carriages are double decker. So that was a good one, but I didn't get to sit in the double decker. Husmod's still making background noises. We've forgotten the stream routine. We had a routine of like putting all of our devices on mute, and clearly we've both forgotten to do that. I've also forgotten to do that. I can't judge. Mine's on silent now. Oh gosh. Where's my trolley bus gang at? Yes, trolley bus. I saw a trolley bus a little while back and it made me so happy. It made me so happy. What is your favorite mode of transport? Tell me, everybody. What is your favorite mode of transport? Personally, I'm very partial to trams. I'm a big tram enjoyer. I feel like they're the best like combination of everything. You know, they go through cities really well, but they can also like be extended out into the suburbs. And I just think that's very good. And also they're fairly energy efficient and they're also cute. So it's a win all round, I think. Yeah. It's a win all round. I don't get it. Why a bridge? And how did they have the power to just ask that? Why not? I guess what is your favorite mode of transport is probably also a good icebreaker question. Although the bridge is like interesting because it's like, that's really random. Whereas mode of transport feels like people ask that a little bit more frequently. You need to find something that's like weird, but not weird enough that people would be like, I'm not talking to you anymore. And bridge is definitely one of them because everybody's crossed over a bridge at some point in their life, right? Even if it's just like a tiny little footbridge, like everybody's at least seen a bridge. So yeah. 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 Zeppelin? I don't know how to process that. Aren't they really dangerous? I'm pretty sure we phased those out for a reason. Subway, that's valid. I like subways too. Walking, also valid. I also like walking. Trams are pretty neat. I agree. I like trams. Bicycle, that's so valid. Bicycle is like win-win because you can travel pretty far with it, but also like it's healthy. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Trams don't get in traffic jams usually. Yeah, that's one of the best things about them. Like, because the tram the tram tracks are normally kept like traffic free. So like the places where it could get stuck in a traffic jam, there won't be any traffic. But like it can also, sometimes they're also like slightly off road. Like I've seen trams that are like elevated up and stuff like that. Like at least over a part of it. Very good. 10 out of 10. A car that has been engineered to not have a roof. I too am a convertible enjoyer. Yes. I actually don't like cars. I get car sickness, so there's a Psydere law drop for the day, I guess. I don't like cars. I get really bad. Well, I don't as much anymore, but when I was younger, I used to get really bad car sickness. I was about to tell a story, but it's really disgusting, so I'm not going to actually. We're not going there. Okay, moving on. The one that gets me to my destination alive and healthy. That's so valid. Air conditioned all year round, never any congestion. Yes. Although saying that, bits of the tube in London are not air conditioned. So that's pretty unpleasant. Yeah. Not a fan. Which one is it? I think it's the Victoria line that's always like really, really hot. Like as in like 30 degrees plus hot every time. I'm pretty sure it's the Victoria line. One of them is like built really deep and doesn't have adequate ventilation because it was made in like the 1800s or something wacky like that. So it's not great. It's not a great experience using it, especially at rush hour. Zeppelins are based. They're terrifying. I'm scared of them. Light rail. Yeah, light rail is also good. I like light rail. I like light rail. My only experience with light rail is the one in London, though, the DLR. So, but that's self-driving, which is extremely cool. So, and you can sit at the front of it and pretend you're driving it, which I definitely don't still do. Husband's giving me the thumbs up, and I don't know why. I assume it's because of the DLR. Do we have DLR enjoyers in this house? Yes, excellent. Good. The DLR is my favorite. DC public transport was nice, but the San Francisco old school trolley is a vibe. I wish we had more trolleys and less cars. Yeah, they look so cute. I really want to go on one of those one day, but I've never left Europe and I don't know if I ever will. So we'll see. We'll see. DLR sounds nice. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It's like modern. It's frequent. There's no drivers, so you can sit in the front and pretend you're driving it. Yeah, it's very good. Very good. 10 out of 10. It goes to really inconvenient places though. Like it's great if you work in like the financial hub, like Canary Wharf, or like if you're going, it goes to the convention center where I think they still have MCM there. I don't know. I've not been to MCM in many, many years, but there's like a big like London Comic Con that they have at one of the big venues, and the DLR used to go there. Yeah. But I don't know if it still does anymore. I don't know. I map out London based on where I've been to conventions. Oh dear. Zeppelins use helium now, which isn't flammable. Okay, that's extremely cool. I would like to go on one of those then. That sounds very fun. The ones with hydrogen are the bad ones. Okay, I see. Why do we not use them anymore then? It's propaganda by plain folks to sell more rickety metal bags. Oh, it's the Zeppelins exploding is a conspiracy by Big Plane. Oh my gosh. Hi, Red Panda. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Funiculars are cool. I love funiculars. Funiculars make me happy. They make me so happy. 10 out of 10 wood tram again. That's so valid. Me too. You clearly haven't been in Italy then? Here cars go everywhere. I haven't. No, I haven't. That's on my list of places that I might go. But I've not been to Italy yet. I've like mapped out the places that I've been to in Europe, and it's kind of funny because it's literally just places I've been to conferences pretty much, plus 1 or 2 extra places. Yeah. So basically like you can work out like where I've been based on if you know roughly the kinds of conferences I might go to. You can probably work out what countries I've been to. Which is kind of funny. I do travel for extra stuff sometimes as well, though. I do sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. The tube in London got built too small and the tunnels are too close to the surface. Yeah, with the lack of ventilation shafts. It's not great. It's not great. Some of the lines are better than others, though. The Elizabeth line is so good. The Elizabeth line is like 10 out of 10. Very, very good. It's like peak tube. But yeah, the older ones, not so much. There's a small footbridge near my house that I walk over every day on my way to work that fits into every category you mentioned. I love that. Multifunctional bridge. That makes me so happy. I visited a friend of mine in London and got the train from Slough, I'm so sorry, into London to meet another friend, and I had a heart attack at how much the train was. Yo, England trains are so expensive. Like, I don't understand. Well, I do understand why. It's because they all got privatized and then they just upped the prices. But they are so expensive, like ridiculously expensive. Meanwhile, like Scotland has perfectly reasonable train prices. Ireland has perfectly reasonable train prices. Like France has reasonable train prices. Spain has so cheap train prices. Like it's literally just England. Why are they like this? Why are they like this? Goodness gracious. Thank you for the follow, Stonewalls. Oh, wait. Stonewall0513. I hope it's okay if I just call you Stonewall. I hope that's okay. But welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome into the participation pool. I hope you're ready to take part in some research. And also thank you for the lab safety register check and ichthyologist. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. And also hello, Jedi Supperpunk. I don't think I've said hi to you yet. Hello, hello. I hope you're good. Although I think I have. No, I haven't. Okay. I was gonna say, have I been talking to you at any point? No, I don't think I have. Hello. I hope you're good. Could be worse. I'm off to Landed now, and I have the choice of going up a mountain via cable car or a train pulled by cable. That sounds so fun. Get the cable car. Get the cable car. Have you been to MCM London? I have, but a very, very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. Like, as in years ago. I haven't been for a very long time. I could go again at some point. That'd be funny. Yeah. Bridge Sensei has become my new idol. I'll tell them you said that. I'll tell them you said that. I'll say everybody in my Twitch chat really appreciates the bridge thing. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very good. Which countries have you been to in Europe? Pretty much most of Western Europe and Central Europe. Not so much. I haven't been to Northern Europe very much, and I haven't been to like Southern Europe very much. Yeah. But then it depends on how you make the course. Yes. England is patient zero of our boring cyberpunk dystopia. So true. So true. Everyone else looks at England and is like, what are you doing, brother? Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh dear. I'm alright. I had a chest infection, which last week I was healing, and I coughed so hard in bed, my doctor thought I'd broken my ribs. You pulled your chest muscle. Oof. I hope you, oh my gosh, I hope you're recovering okay. That sounds terrible. That sounds really bad. Oh, goodness gracious. I hope you recover quickly. Oh no. Yeah, at least you've got some time off of uni. Yes, good. I'm glad. You need that time to heal. That sounds pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Just came to the stream. Okay, good. I wasn't just talking to myself and being silly. So, you know, you have a 5 to 6 hour London to Paris blimp flight instead of a 1.5 hour plane one. I think there would be a market for that though, because like a lot of people take a train instead of flying long distances because they want the experience of like just chilling. So I think that's perfectly reasonable. Yeah. I think there's a market for that. Yeah. About Andorra, I haven't been to the majority of the tiny states. I will say that up front. But one day, I will check them all off. And hi, Spooky One. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Liechtenstein has to be on the list. We do love Liechtenstein in this house. We do love Liechtenstein with their lovely citizen science infrastructure project that we read about a little while back. Yeah, that was very nice, actually. Yeah. I know where is Andorra. I mean, what is Andorra? Nobody knows what it is. It just exists. A ferry is another good example. That's so true. Ferries and like, I guess cruises generally also, like really, really good boats are just so good for like enjoying the process of going somewhere rather than just like trying to get there, you know? Obviously they both have their uses. Like if I'm going to something and I want to just like go there quickly, I will fly. But like if I had a choice, I would just get a boat everywhere. Like because I don't know, I enjoy the process of going. Yeah. Yeah. Like recently I had to go back to Great Britain and I got the boat because why not? You know, it's fun. It's fun. I want to get the boat. And also my work are very good and like covered it, even though it would probably be cheaper to fly. But yeah, why not? It's fun. And thank you for the follow, John Rambo. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Luxembourg? I have been to 2 out of 3 countries in Benelux. Ferry types are pretty neat, like train ferries. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a train ferry in Italy and I want to go on it. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. I'm a big fan. Zeppelins have been phased out due to danger to passengers who are attempting to pee over France's airspace and fell out. Is that real? I feel like you're spreading misinformation and that's not real. But if it's real, that's very funny. Get in the boat, Shinji. Oh no. I enjoy my boat, thank you very much. I think it's good. I like boats. I think they're very fun. Yeah. Someone said a bicycle is the best mode of transport in terms of experiencing the landscape between 2 points. That's true, but also you're like very limited in terms of the distance that you can cover with it, right? So yeah. It's good for like short-ish distances. Like if like say for example, if somebody was gonna go like Dublin to Galway, for example, right? You could probably cycle that in a day if you tried hard. But the train takes like 2 hours. So why? Why would I spend a whole day if the train takes 2 hours and is also quite pleasurable, you know? So that's my thinking. I'm also lazy. Don't listen to me. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Ferrying back and forth across the Irish Sea is a core memory for me. Yes. Yes. You and me both. So she's either been to Belgium or Luxembourg, but not both. Why are we just assuming that I've definitely been to the Netherlands? That's interesting. Why are you assuming that? Why are you assuming that? Belgium isn't real. So true. So true. So true. Give me the hovercraft. Yo, I remember the hovercraft. I may have like lived at some point with a proper transport nerd and we may have had the opportunity to go on a hovercraft. So yeah, big fan. That was very good. That was very good. I like hovercrafts. Also, hi, Swizzler. Thank you for the lab safety register check-in. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Oh, I was talking about being in the Netherlands once. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You caught me. You caught me. You got me. You got me. Pulled out. I don't remember where I've talked about being and where I haven't talked about being. That's the problem. So I try to be quite vague. But to be fair, just like statistically, based on where I live, there would be a good chance I've been to the Netherlands. It's like me saying I've been to France. Like, yeah, okay. Like, most people like with a passport in the UK and Ireland have probably been to France. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm processing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very confused. Netherlands has more universities that hold conferences. That's also very true. That's very, very true. Statistically, it just makes the most sense. Statistically, it makes sense. I swear you mentioned going to the Netherlands. I probably did. Like I said, I don't remember where I've been and where I haven't. Well, no, I do remember where I've been. I don't remember where I've talked about being. Normally I leave it a fair while before, like after I've been somewhere, or talk about it in kind of vague terms. So yeah, because like you could probably narrow down where I've been and stuff if you tried hard enough. But I don't really care that much because Europe is very big and we have a lot of conferences. But on the other hand, like I get nervous. I'm just being weird. It's like just being cybersecurity aware in it. So yeah. Yeah. You weren't in most microstates, so I'd bet Belgium is the one you have not visited. Very good deduction skills there. I'm impressed. Super random, but I have a question. How do I know the MBTI type of a person just by talking to them? No, that's a good question. My answer is that MBTI, to be honest, is not a super valid measure of personality, so you can't. Like psychologists don't use MBTI because it's not reliable. Like it will give you different answers depending on the time of day and depending on when you do it. So the answer is you can't. Yeah. Also, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Just stopping by to say congratulations, huge achievement. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, it's really nice to see you. Our stream times never overlap ever. I always see your notification literally like 15 minutes too late, I swear. It's so sad. But yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, wait. My throat. Okay, I clearly my voice is not used to streaming because I'm struggling a bit. My throat is collapsing in on itself. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh dear. Okay, I bet Pope Dere has been to the Vatican City. Perhaps. Hi, Pasika. Hi. Thank you so much. How are you? I hope you're okay. I saw your thing on Twitter. I'm really like not up to date on Twitter, but I literally saw it as I opened it last time. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I will message you at some point, actually. I should do that. I hope you're okay.
I'm finally on break. I can finally call her doc. Do you have orders for me? LOL.
Thank you so much, Rico. What the heck? Thank you so much for the resub. 7 months already? That's wild. That's wild. I have orders. Your orders are take a break properly. Take an actual proper break. You need it. It's very important to maintain work-life balance. Yes, yes. That's my orders. That's the doc's orders, yes. You're a big scientist girl now. I'm a big scientist girl now. It's very exciting. It's a bit weird. It's been a long time coming, but it's very, very exciting. I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. I'm officially Dr. Psydere. So weird. So weird. Thank you so much. Okay, with that, I'm not gonna lie, my throat is giving out on me, so I think it's probably time to stop for today. I'm gonna be back, like, I think I'm gonna be back to streaming a lot more regularly now, because why am I doing that? I'm gonna be back to streaming a lot more regularly now because I actually, like, exist. So, oh my gosh, really? Okay. Okay. Husmod's doing a celebration. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna actually just like cough very thoroughly and drink some tea, and then I will do that out of redeem. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Here it is. My first ada since becoming an actual PhD scientist. Ada. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Was it worth it? Oh gosh. Oh no. Why? I was literally about to wrap up the stream. Why are we stopping there? Anyway, thank you for that, Astral. Oh dear. I can see the headlines. No. Very doctoral. No. No. Doctor, I have a bad case of loving you platonically. Oh, it's a good note to end on. It's true. It's true. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Goodness gracious. Okay, so here's my thinking. Where should we go? Where should we go today? Someone I know is playing Hollow Knight. So I think it'll be fun to go and watch that. Also, thank you. Oh gosh, there was actually 2 people that followed. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the sub and then the ada, and I didn't thank you properly. Bal90567, thank you very much for the follow. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to say that. Zalyuriz. I hope I've said that right. I'm really so I've Britishified that so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize profusely. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, so there are the hello? I spelled that wrong. Okay. There we go. There are the raid messages. Today we're going to go and raid into Lucy Yaruno, who is playing Hollow Knight. Me and Lucy have actually been friends for a very, very, very long time. So I think that this is a nice raid and this is going to make me happy. So please be nice. Lucy's also fairly, I think, still fairly new to streaming. So let's go and show her a lot of support. I think that would be very, very nice. Doctoral raid. Yeah, let's go. Doctoral raid.
Yes, you pronounced it correctly, thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for the bits. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you so much for the 10. Wait, it literally says it. I'm so silly. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thank you so much, Zara. Oh, I literally just said it wrong now. No, I said it right and now I've said it wrong. Zara Zaz, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to go and raid into Lucy Yaruno. I still am not going to have like a set streaming schedule. At least for a little while. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know. Maybe I will at some point. We'll see how it goes. I might end up being able to make a schedule now that I don't have PhD brain. We'll see. And also, if you all haven't seen yet, I've been doing teasers on my social media for my 2.0 debut, which I'm very, very excited about, by the way. I'm so excited about this. So if you want teasers, do I have a thing that's for socials? No, I don't. Just search me. I'm normally the only Psydere. There's a few others, but they're like dead accounts. So if you find a Psydere that isn't me, yeah, it's not me. I use my accounts mostly fairly regularly. You can work it out. But yeah, let's go to the socials and see the things. Yes, thank you for the excellent. Thank you. Yeah, where are we? I've forgotten what we're doing. We're raiding out. That's what we're doing. We're going to see Lucy. Where is Lucy? Hello? Well, where are you? Hello? There you are. We're gonna go see Lucy. Please be nice. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when the next stream will be. We'll see how it goes. Follow Rin Penrose. No, I'm not Rin Penrose. Stop it. Cease and desist. But yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. As always, just kind of like keep an eye out for notifications or if I'm live or whatever. I do also post like on the various socials as to when I'm live and stuff. So keep an eye out on that. We do also have the Discord server, which you might not be able to join. I can't remember if we opened it again. We shut it temporarily while I was on a break. It will be open at some point in the next week if it's not already. So you can come back and use !Discord even if I'm not online to find it. Should be perfect. Cool. Amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else. That's all I got. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's Dr. Psydere. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will see you all next time, whenever that is. Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of your day. And yeah, see you.